We're just going to start the show off before we're going to start the show off before introduction and anything with this. Let's bring this up here. Some news that just dropped like legitimately probably 30 minutes before we started the show, and I think it's pertinent to to the show. So the Cowboys trading Everson Griffin to the Lions for a conditional 6th-round pick. They just paid Everson Griffin in the offseason, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just paid him. So I guess we already know we're weeks into the season. We know what the Cowboys defense, how they have performed thus far. You could say he underperformed, especially after receiving the payday. And so
he wasn't worth the money, I guess, to him to hold on to him.
Well, here's the thing with players like that, though. Everson Griffin's a good dude. He's a good player. So coming out of Dallas, going to another team, watch him be fire for the Lions for the next.
Oh, yeah.
He's gonna come in there and he's gonna. I wouldn't call it a chip on his shoulder, but he's gonna come in there and put some work in. So.
Well, how many of those Cowboys don't want to play for the coach anymore? They don't want to play for McCarthy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's looking.
I feel like they're not putting up for the team. I think they're all going to try to want to jump ship here pretty soon. It looks like that whole thing's imploding. So
yes, it does. It's not a good look down there. And obviously catastrophic. Not that they were winning a lot of games, but they at least looked better before Dak got hurt. Then he got hurt, and then the Red Rocket came in to take over for a starting position. We'll talk about his injury when we get to that game as far as scores go. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Instant Replay, presented by the ACS Universe. Tell them where they can find you, Jonathan.
You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at i.r.jonathan.
And I am, of course, ACS. You can find me just on all social media at 2279ACS. And then go on YouTube, search for the ACS Universe or Instant Replay, and you'll find us there. So, week 7 is in the books, and
you can't go any further without saying that we're down 2 guys tonight.
Yes, we are.
So me and Anthony be holding it down.
Yes, we will try to fucking try to get the ship, try to go through this storm. Just us two. I guess you're on the sails. I'm trying to go back.
I'll work the rudder, you work the sails, and
let's do it, man. Let's do it.
And the Patriots will blow.
Oh man. So our other 2 co-hosts, they're they had some issues this week. Sloan just coming off the road, and PJ's had a little bit of medical stuff going on, and they weren't able to join us this week. But me and Jonathan are about to, we're gonna take you through Instant Replay just like we always do.
We'll go through the games. I got 4 downs. We'll do our picks.
Yes,
we'll go through power rankings. We got stuff to talk about. We got stuff to do, man.
Yes,
maybe some breaking news, some trades, because that's coming up soon.
Yes.
So that'd be nice. Yes. I'll keep an eye on the old ticker there.
The trade deadline is coming up pretty swiftly. Honestly, it's coming up pretty fast. Let's see.
Do you think this year is going to be a lot more active than last year?
Oh, dude, we were expecting some fireworks and we didn't get any last year.
It was crickets last year. It was bad. It was really bad.
All right, so we're about to go through these scores, and like we always do, we go through the scores, any news that has sprouted from those games as far as those teams are concerned. We get into that a little bit more. Hold up, let's see who we got here. Matthew's in here. He said, "Oof, that's a lot of listening to John." That's your boy.
Hey, you don't have to sit here and listen, buddy. All you got to do is subscribe, like, and leave. And then when the podcast comes out, just download. But I appreciate it, Matt. Thank you.
Yes, we do appreciate you being here.
And not like he listens to me anyway, so.
All right, so we'll start with the first game of the week, obviously Thursday night game, Eagles-Giants, 22-21, Eagles win. This game was so weird, man.
It was.
It
was. I actually stopped watching part of it because it was like I just got disinterested in it, and then
another Carson Wentz tough performance. Like he always comes out there and puts it out there. But he came out there and played Play pretty hard. The Eagles edge them. Like this division, and we'll talk about it when we get down the line to some of the other games. This division is obviously up for grabs.
Yeah.
Both of these teams are still in the running to win that division. All right. So next game, Lions Falcons, man. Yo, dude.
What you got to say? Come on.
The Falcons give away another fourth quarter lead.
Yeah.
I saw what happened at the
They're
end.
good for blowing some leads this season, man.
Yeah,
they ruined them.
Yeah, they've done that in the past, though. I think maybe that some of that has gotten a little bit mental. But I will say, Gurley trying to stop his momentum, he just couldn't. Scored a touchdown.
Yeah, but that was a dump. You know, they talked about it in the huddle.
Yeah.
Why did he run that far? I don't understand how you run that far.
Yeah.
Did you see the Lions players? They were like, "Yeah, touchdown! He went in."
Yes, because they weren't that far behind, and obviously that stops the clock. So
yeah.
Who's this here? Say, hey guys, I don't watch any sports, but I got your back.
Thanks, Tracy. Thank you.
Oh,
I got a bunch of people that are probably gonna be joining.
Oh, nice.
I love it. I love it. I love the support.
The more, the merrier. Come on in.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Just look.
And she don't even like sports, and she came in here. Good luck. I love it.
Nice. Hey, look. Just look at our pretty faces, and then just zone out what we're talking about.
That one, not mine.
No, look at that. Oh, which way? Yeah, that one over there. Yeah.
All right.
So
you're making me blush. Stop it.
So we see what happened there. Falcons, Lions come back. They get too much time left on the clock. Matthew Stafford's a good fourth quarter quarterback as far as playing in crunch time. Trust me, I play him twice a year.
Both quarterbacks played great.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I mean, but I think it was more of a defensive game, anyways.
Yeah. Hey, considering the Falcons, that's a low score. That is a low offensive score for them. All right, next game, Browns-Bengals. Obviously, the biggest news out of this game is not the score. It's the fact that OBJ is out for the season with an ACL tear. Thoughts on that, man?
I think I think we talked about it in the chat a little bit.
We did.
He ain't coming back. I think it's the last game he played for the Browns, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I think rightfully so. He's soured on him. They've soured on him. I think it's just time that they're just going to part ways anyway. So maybe this is kind of the best thing to happen to him. Yeah. Although the Browns are playing well, so they could have used him.
Yeah. Well, I think I mentioned this also. Once he went out of the game, the Browns offense opened up. Albeit it was against the Bengals. The
coverage changed.
Yeah, the coverage changes because he's not on the field and the offense just opened up. So we'll see what happens going forward with the Browns. And OBJ, I thought the same thing. I don't think he'll be there after this season. I think he'll come back better than ever, but at the same time, you can also probably at this point in OBJ's career consider him injury prone. He does get hurt a lot.
He does.
He gets hurt a lot. Like every season he misses games because of injury. So that cat might be injured, which might hurt him. Maybe if he stays, because he tries himself on the open market, because he's still under contract, but he tries himself if he tries himself on the open market.
What's left of his contract? A year?
I think it's a year.
I thought he was open.
Check it. Well, we don't have PJ to check it for us.
PJ,
shouts out PJ. So we're gonna try
that's a staff guy. I can't do all this and think about things and actually have comments.
Man. No. Matthew comes back. He says, "I know y'all don't talk much college, but did y'all see Rice bang the field goal off the right?" Just no. I didn't see it. I did not see that. College football wasn't hitting for me too good this weekend. And
plus the other two guys, we need kind of them to talk college football because I don't watch college football, Matt.
Yeah.
I try, but I don't. I just don't. I'm just gonna be honest. I mean,
all right. So that's Browns Bengals. Browns win. Obviously, Bengals. Baker Mayfield, 5 passing TDs, most in Cleveland history, which is crazy. That last pass he threw was pretty fire, though. The last touchdown he threw in the game was a nice pass over there in the right there at the edge of the end zone. And the Bengals, look, what's the name? Still, Macaulay Culkin is still playing fire for them. I think he still did good. Offensive line is not good. He gets
Macaulay Culkin.
Joe Burrow, you know what I'm talking about.
Joe Burrow? Yeah.
And
I know who you meant.
The Browns, obviously, they have Myles Garrett on their defensive line. So what else can you – he got to him a few times, like more than a few times. So yeah, he made him pay for that. Next game, Packers Texans.
Fire with him this year, though, man. I mean, he's going to run into some heavy defenses, and
look at
he's handling it well so far. So
yeah, and he's taking some hits, and he's still standing upright. So
yeah, he hadn't pushed out yet, so that's good.
Yeah. That's. I think he'll make it the entire season. He's a tough kid, and I think, obviously it's a hard transition coming from winning every game your last season in college and winning a national championship, and then coming down to this. But I think they have a foundation to build on.
Or playing for, just say it, just been playing for the Bengals.
Yeah.
All what you said, and then playing for the Bengals.
Yeah. Next game, Packers Texans. We get back in the W column. If we didn't win this game, I think I would be a bit, not surprised at last week's game because of it is Tampa Bay. They do have a nice defense and they do have TB12 over there. But if we hadn't won this one, I would have been a bit concerned. But
yeah, you did well down the receiver. Adams had a good day.
Yeah, he did.
I feel bad for the Texans because they're running into some hard teams to beat. And
yeah,
they're a good team, but I feel like they're a good team. The coaching's a little bit, blah because of Romeo.
Yeah,
they got the interim coach, so I don't know. I kind of feel bad for him, man.
Yeah, I do too. It's same feelings here. Next game, Panthers Saints. This game was really close.
Closer than it should have been. No Michael Thomas again.
No Michael Thomas, but with no Michael Thomas, I think I say it's really close with some emphasis just because it could have went but not surprised at how close it was considering the Panthers have been playing well. They just still don't have Christian McCaffrey back. The Saints, the Saints are just they're just steamboating along. You know what I'm saying? Without Michael Thomas. And Michael Thomas, we can probably start calling Michael Thomas injury prone, to be quite honest.
I think he's a diva. Like I said last week and the week before. I think he's a little bit of a diva, man.
A little bit of diva, a little bit of injury prone. The combination is not.
I mean, they held the guy out because he got in a fight with the coaches and players.
Yes.
And then he comes back and gets hurt in practice. Right? It was practice, wasn't it?
Yep. He got a hamstring in practice. Yes. So
you think, I pulled my hamstring in practice just to get back at him? I'm gonna sit out 2 games. You guys are gonna have some tough games. I'm thinking he's got a little bit of diva, a little bit of what do you want to call it? A little bit of conniving in him, where he's.
I hadn't thought about that. But I mean, no, it is plausible. I mean, there are.
I'll throw out a hot take here or two.
Yeah. All right.
Somebody's got to do it. Shit, can't all be vanilla. Let's go.
Next game, Bills Jets. Closer than I thought. I honestly thought the Bills were about to just straight thrash, but the game was so close. Obviously,
they're turning back into a pumpkin, man. For some reason, I don't know.
Yeah,
the Bills to me.
They have a hard game next week.
Yeah,
they do have that. So the Bills. I mean, look, I saw a couple of. Obviously, I was working a little bit Sunday, and plus, it's red zone, so I saw most of the game. The Jets. Look, at this point in time, the Jets are going to be playing inspired football. That's all it is. There's nothing else you could say. There's not much skill at those positions, and there's not much. You know what I'm saying? There's not much for them to come with. So they came up against the Bills, and they were like, "Yo, people are calling this team going to win this division. Let's play." And they played them hard, dude. Up until late in the second half, the Jets were handling that game.
Right.
But we saw what happened. Still surprised that Adam Gase is still has a job, but we'll we'll move on from that. But the Bills, obviously,
I got a good question for 4 downs. I wish the other 2 boys are here for it too. Okay. So I got some really good questions. Anyways, so it kind of has to do with the Jets too.
Oh, nice. Okay, and so next game, Cowboys, the Washington football team.
Hello, Desiree. Thank you for watching.
And she still, now you got some people up there. Hold on.
I'm telling you, man, I'm getting all kinds of people that love it. It's great.
When will McCaffrey be back? Matthew, McCaffrey is practicing for the first time this week. Maybe not this weekend, but maybe next weekend. I mean,
yep.
I'm sure they were winning while he was gone, so it wasn't like a mandatory. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't something real high. We got to get Christian back because obviously he was hurt, but they were still winning. So now that they just lost against the Saints this weekend, I'm not trying to say they're going to rush him back, but
Yeah, Teddy playing pretty damn good, man.
Yeah. Oh, come on, man. Teddy B knows how to play. He's good at the position. Desiree, hello. What's good, Desiree? Hey. What's unlikely, by the way? She said it's on. Unikitty. Oh, my bad. It's Unikitty. Okay, so that's what we call it.
No, that's her when we play video.
Matthew said, Christian McCaffrey.
That's her gamer tag.
He said Christian McCaffrey is mandatory for his fantasy team.
Of course it is. I knew that's why he was asking. He needed to know for his fantasy team. Because hey, he's a first timer playing fantasy. I get a lot of questions from him.
Oh, so, nice.
You know what? He hasn't told me if I've been helping him or not. So I probably haven't been helping him too. Actually, no. Somebody tried to trade Cam to him. And I told him to not do it, to stay away from Cam. Best advice I've given this year. Go ahead. We'll get to that game.
Yeah. So from let's see. This is from the game. This is pretty much where our assholes of the week are coming from.
Oh, I got a good video. I got a video of that too.
Oh, okay. Send it to me and I'll play it after this.
Let me pull it up.
So pretty much this is the Dallas Washington football game. This past Sunday, Andy Dalton, number 14, back there in the pocket and in the zone, and he takes a clean one. Watch this. Obviously, I'm not going to dwell too much on him sitting down there, but that's what happened. He got hit.
He got smacked by It was his shoulder, though. It wasn't a helmet to helmet. It was his shoulder, right?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was shoulder. That one right there, that entire clip doesn't exactly show it in slow motion, but I have seen it from other angles where you see him go down. Let's see.
I'll save my video for later.
Okay.
For that one.
Yeah. No, that works. But so that was what we saw from that. Surprised that that John Bostic didn't get suspended for the next couple for anything as far as we know. Honestly, obviously he was ejected.
He didn't get fined at all, did he?
I haven't seen a fine. No, I just saw that he got ejected. Yeah.
Which is, that's going to happen. He's going to get ejected. That's standard operating procedure with this now. He was sliding, helmet to shoulder to the head, any contact to the head when the QB's sliding. He could have went up, touched him with some hands.
Yeah.
He looked like he was spearing. He was literally parallel with the ground when he hit him too.
Yeah, he was.
It's just bad to see. And if you looked at Andy Dalton, he's an older guy. He's an older quarterback in the league. And if you saw him on the ground, it didn't look good, man. It looked like he got freaking rocked. So
it did. So Cowboys, they fall to 2-5. The Redskins, or not the Redskins, my bad. The Washington football team rise to 2-5, and they handily handle the Cowboys. As far as the Cowboys go, I don't know where they go from here. They're not looking too good this season. And I think
Jerry Jones set up a tweet today. He said anybody with the Cowboys jersey show up for practice tomorrow at the stadium. We need all the help we can get.
Oh man. Dude, come on.
They're in rough shape, man. They've really had it bad, but
yeah, they and also, I mean, and we
coaching,
talked about it. Yeah,
ownership, they're paying too much contracts to me. I mean, they're expensive and they're a crap team. So you know.
Yeah. So I mean, maybe I don't. I mean, obviously we're probably still on the same page and thinking that the Eagles are probably still going to win this division. I think we might have been thinking Cowboys at the beginning of the season, but now it's become a
No, I had that question last week, and what did we pick? I forget what we picked. We'll have to go back in the other podcast and see. But
no, you talking about last week when you had we all picked the Eagles.
last week. Yeah.
So let's move to the next.
I thought I picked the Cowboy. No, I picked the Eagles.
Go ahead. Hey, man, come on. All right, so next game, Seahawks, Cardinals. Cardinals pick up the dub in the hardest division. Yo, I saw something on ESPN earlier. It's their FPI, their football index or whatever, football power index.
Yeah.
They predicted that every team in this division will have 10 wins, which is insane. We've talked about this since last season. The NFC West is the hardest division in football.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you had a game where the Cardinals, they're at home, and they got that little kid that likes to run around in the backfield and get himself 60, 70 yards rushing the game.
Looked like a cartoon running with the wheels.
Yes, yeah, he
the circles for his legs.
But so we saw what happened there. Russell Wilson was obviously Russell Wilson, but at the end of the game, I think that the Cardinals defense stepped up. There's a couple plays though.
Dude, no, listen, they shut down DK Metcalf.
Yes, I think
shut him down.
I think that was their plan, except he got one play in.
You want me to show it?
Yes, dude, he got one play.
I got it. Hold on, let me see. I got to pull it up though.
Dude, it was fire.
It was so good. But anyways, you keep talking about the game while I pull this up.
No. And the Cardinals played like they're in that division. In other words, like that's how we're going to see things roll. We saw last week where the Rams played the 49ers. At this point in time, we probably thought the 49ers were dead in the water because of all the injuries, but they're still playing phenomenal. And so that's the kind of play you should look for from that division is like, it's next time the Cardinals probably going to lose when they play the Seahawks next time. Probably. How does it work if they all split? If they all split,
gosh, I don't know.
If they all go,
it's such a weird year, dude. Yeah. I don't know what the hell's going on sometimes anymore.
Here we go. Ready. This is yes.
Let me know when to play it.
All right. I'm about to add it up. Here we go. Let's go ahead.
He was at the end zone, dude.
Yes. Look at this dude. That is ridiculous.
Look how big he is.
Yes, and caught
compared to Buda Baker. Dude, he looked twice the size of him. He's just a massive guy.
Dude,
he is a massive guy. Just wheels. Look at this. Look how big.
That's supposed to be a touchdown, by the way, folks. If you're watching
in
the National Football League, you catch an interception at that side of the field where everybody else is like looking this way and that, and it's at the opposite end. That's supposed to be 6. Instead, DJ Metcalf. Fucking.
Do you know why though? Do you know why he didn't make it? Because he looked back. When you look back, I tell my son this because when he played baseball, he would look at his hit, or he'd look back if they were trying to throw him down or something. He would look back. I would say always focus forward. You look back, you actually slow down because mentally your brain has to slow down because it doesn't see where you're going.
Yeah.
So if you look back, you're done. You're done. But when if you have DK Metcalf chasing you down, you're looking back. You can hear him coming. I don't know if anybody's seen pictures of this guy, but
dude is ridiculous.
I hate him.
And he's the size of a tight end. almost the
He
size of
is.
a linebacker, but he's a wide receiver. So
And he's as fast as he's as fast as a cheetah, man.
Yeah.
And
And that's why.
Who's the cheetah? Who do they call the cheetah?
Mm-hmm.
He's a wide receiver. I don't know. I forget. Anyways.
But yeah, and that's why most DBs aren't accustomed to looking at the big screen in front of them instead of looking back. They look at the screen to see who's close. That's how they determine whether they need to speed up or cut or whatever. So yes. All right. So let's jump back on here. And so Seahawks Cardinals, that division is ridiculous. We
Cardinals win on a field goal, right?
Yes, they do.
And overtime?
Yep. Tyler Lockett, 200 receiving yards. Jesus Christ. All right, next game, Chiefs Broncos. There's not much discussion here.
Not much to say about here.
Except for Patrick
It was
Mahomes.
snowing.
Yeah, it was, which was crazy. When I saw it on Red Zone, when they cut to the game before it started, I said, "Yo, it's snowing." Not surprising though, it was in Denver. So
it was like 16 degrees though, I think, or something like that too.
Shit.
It was pretty cold.
Yeah. So
that's Denver. That's Denver weather for you.
Yeah. Chiefs Broncos, not much to talk about here. Although Patrick Mahomes was not the story in this game, that their running game was, I think, and they had a couple of nice pick sixes, and they had a couple of great defensive plays.
But that's what you do in the snow. You run the ball, you know.
Yeah. Unless you're the Chiefs probably could. We'll see when the weather starts getting colder for those guys.
Yeah.
Next game, 49ers Patriots. Jonathan, you have the floor.
Disappointment is pretty much an understatement. In Cam, it's probably one of the worst games I've seen from a Patriots quarterback ever. Mm-hmm. I mean, it was disgusting. It was stupid. But not to put all the blame on Cam. The defense played horrible. The number one corner in the league played like he's actually the number 4 corner in the league now after the game. So Stephon Gilmore. A lot of problems, man. After the game, I think I put it in our chat.
Yeah.
Press the reset. I'm ready. Press the reset button. They benched Cam, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I've got a Cam Newton shirt that I had bought. He's wearing a little Minuteman hat. It's for sale. I'll sell it to you for like, I don't know, a couple bucks. Free shipping. I'm done, dude. I thank God it's a 1-year contract. We got him on a cheap. He's not even going to make all his contract, but this next game, if we don't do anything, then we're done for the season. The season's a wash. So they're gonna have to. It's not worth it trading up or doing anything right now with the Patriots. It was a beatable team that we played in our house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if you watched it, did you watch any of the game?
No, I saw some. Obviously, I was watching on Red Zone, so it was like,
Yeah.
I saw some of the plays, some of the throws from Cam. I think
they were horrible, man. His mechanics are off. Balls in the dirt. Something's wrong,
it's crazy because I didn't think coming in that if teams had to readjust for COVID, that it would have that, because before Cam tested positive, y'all were moving. Obviously y'all lost to the Seahawks. That's the Seahawks. You're in Seattle. That's kind of shit's gonna happen. You know what I mean? And y'all, but still, I saw some good shit from. But then after that, it just hasn't been quite in sync as it was before that. And so we'll see if they can get it in sync this week. But he did.
I don't know if that COVID stuff fogged his head. A lot of people said they're having like a foggy brain after they get COVID and stuff like that.
Yeah. I don't know.
But you know what? What I'm trying to do is not make excuses for the guy.
Yeah, no, I feel you, because I don't make excuses. I'll smash. So my boys, I'll give them that hell every week. There's no excuse if you come in and perform badly. But I think I think that might have jarred because obviously you have this crazy offseason that we had, and then you have like he comes into the season. Obviously, I play the Dolphins week 1. He does some stuff, and then next week.
Who else did we beat though?
Huh?
Who else did we beat? Go ahead.
No, I'm saying beat the Dolphins. The next week y'all had Seattle. That's like I said, that's ridiculous.
But that was a close game. But he actually played.
He played well. He was throwing dimes, did lasers. So maybe him having to miss that time, much needed time. Anytime you miss is much needed right now in any team because of how the offseason was. So maybe that's what it was. It kind of jarred him off just a little bit, and and then obviously he missed the game, and then you had your backups in there, which you had who was it, Hoyer? Stidham, Hoyer. Yeah, it came in and that just didn't work out too well. So we'll see. You still have the greatest coach in the history of sports, not just football.
But is he though? I mean, do you think he was? Because now everybody's asking the question: was he propped up by Brady? Because before Brady, what was Bill? What was Bill doing? Yeah. Right. And that's not my thinking. This is the questions people are coming up with now. Dude, Now that Bill, what was Bill with the Browns? He was at this point in the season, he was a 2-14.
But he took him to their last playoff game.
Okay.
I mean, he did. Look,
the odds. Look at the odds of us making the playoffs this year are so freaking low. It's 5% of the teams.
Yeah, I mean, look, if
that have this record,
if y'all miss it this year, I'm not blaming Bill for that shit. That's guaranteed. No, you could look. Tom Brady, he got injured on week 1 and missed the entire season, and y'all still win 11-5. The only reason you make the playoffs because it was a crazy fucking year in the AFC. So no, Bill is still Bill. I think that Cam missing that time kind of look, especially for Cam coming into that, you can't miss no time. You need all the time.
And the thing is too, and you can't take anything away from the 49ers either. They're a good team.
Yeah.
They've got a great running game. They've got a great defense. They've got the best blocking tight end in the league. Mm-hmm. They've got a tight end that could run wide receiver routes and pop somebody on the 5 yards off the line and make them miss their routes. Which is so. I mean, he's shifty too. So, and they've got a dual-headed running game, and they're a good team. We needed to be perfect, and we were far from it.
Yeah.
But not being able to score a touchdown in 2 games it's upsetting to me. But
next week
I know this isn't the future for my team, so I'm okay with it. As long as Bill sticks around and they can get somebody that knows how to fucking draft, man. That's a whole nother thing.
Before we move on to the next game and looking at the other side of the ball, who would have thought? Week 2, we was like, 49ers are done this year.
Yeah. Before you go on to the next game, I'll just share my screen real quick.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Let me throw this on here. Yes.
Let me know when you're ready.
Go ahead.
That's in New England.
Somebody gave him a go. Hey, I'm sure.
Oh, man.
I'm sure nobody in New England hates Jimmy G. He got traded away. There's no way they can.
No. We got nothing but love. We're hoping he comes back. we need him now. We kind of need him, dude. And you know what? It's funny. I got another question for 4 downs.
Oh, okay.
Damn it! I wish those boys were here. I got some good ones today. Shit.
Next game, Bucks Raiders. Okay. Okay. So I'll start this off by saying Tom and Gronk have woken up this season. They're awake.
They are who they thought we were. They were.
They're fully awake. Defense is still playing nice. Yeah. And look, the Raiders came out and started off on fire. I think there's a couple things that didn't go their way during that game. As far as there's a pick from Carr, and Tom he's slinging that thing right now.
You
Can he
don't look old,
no.
Sloan. You don't look that old, Sloan.
Now, can he sustain it to the end of the season? That's another question altogether. But they look good right now. As far as their defense is playing very, very well.
TB12, baby. He can sustain it.
And
elongate the muscles, he said.
And their defense, dude. Obviously today, the big news for this game is for these two, any out of these two teams is that today Antonio Brown officially signed his 1-year tender with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, man. Thoughts on that signing?
What was that? I'm sorry. I was trying to see if there's any news.
Okay. No, I was saying, like, out of those two teams, the biggest news is that Antonio Brown officially signed his 1-year tender today. So this is
okay. My thoughts. You know, I love talking about AB. He's one of my favorite topics.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, the clown.
Yes.
I hope to God that he blows up that locker room, because remember what I was talking about? Like, I think it was like second episode of this season, and I was talking about how there was a lot of that locker room could go either way. It could either go horribly wrong because of all the egos that are in there and they keep adding more, or it could be perfect as long as the coach can hold them all together. AB, I think it could be AB really could go either way. Now, here's the rumor. The rumor is that Tom Brady, Tom Brady put him up when he put AB up in his house when he was in New England.
Yeah.
Put him in, Gigi put AB in the yoga room with the blow up mattress and said, "We'll take care of you and we'll make sure you do right." And then he couldn't stay, straight. Well, the rumor is that they hooked him up with Tony Robbins. If you know who Tony Robbins is, he's like a motivational speaker, guru, whatever, kind of hypnotist, I guess you could say. Some people would think. But anyways, he got him hooked up with Tony Robbins, and now AB is, a new person. He's a different guy. So if that's true and that all works for him, maybe great. But I don't know, man. I don't believe it for 1 second. He's AB and he's the thug and he's always going to be one, and he's going to blow it up in there. I hope it's just toxic. I hope it's oil and water in that freaking thing. I want to see that thing just implode and fall apart. I want to see the pirate ship in the stands break and sink into the stands over there in Tampa.
I don't want to see that, but
there's no fans. There's no fans in the stands. Anyway.
So I mean, obviously for me, I wouldn't be upset if that happened, what you just said, because I'm not the ship, but I mean, if he blows up the lock, because we're gonna have to face some dudes. I'd like to have any advantage we can get, obviously. And when it comes to the NFC playoffs, we're gonna have to see them guys again, pretty much.
But knowing Tom Brady, dude, it's gonna work out perfect. Okay, he's the golden boy. AB will come in. He'll catch a bunch of touchdowns, have a bunch of yards, revitalize his season.
Yeah.
I mean his career, and it will, and push them into the playoffs to battle your Green Bay Packers.
Yes. I am pretty sure that is 100% happening. That we'll see them again. So yeah, man. So AB signs with him. He'll be back in a couple weeks. I'm sure he'll be limited in his first week back, and then they'll work him into the thing, which is it's working pretty well oiled now. But like Godwin just broke his finger, had surgery today, so he'll be back. Probably not this game coming up, but he'll probably be back the next week. And they're working good. The defense. Look, if Tom continues to play like he is, and the offense continues to play that way, the defense can tee off. They could just tee off, because we have to worry about it. If when your offense comes on the field, they're going to give you at least 3 points. You can tee off as a defense, and the defense is not nothing to laugh at. They're fire. So
they are.
Yeah, they do have a good defense. All right. So next game, Steelers Titans.
They shut down Henry, dude, for quite a while in this game. They shut down Henry for quite a while in this game.
They did, and look, I'm not quite ready to put the Steelers on that. Like, Yo, Monday morning when I heard any type of sports talk, the Steelers. I was like, yo, they almost lost this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep it down just a bit. If their kicker was good enough to make that field goal tie, and at the time that the Titans had the momentum, so or else they wouldn't have roared back.
The kicker was good enough. It's Gostowski. He's good enough.
Yeah, well, no, he is, but he's still if he
missed. You know what? I'm sorry. He has fallen off because he missed a bunch early in the season. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah,
if he had made that one and tied it up, I think the Titans probably would have won just because they had the momentum at the time. But the Steelers are good. Defense is fire. If you can hold Henry like they did, you're doing some stuff. Steelers defense is nice. I wonder if Ben Roethlisberger's elbow can hold up the entire season throwing the ball like that.
I don't know, man.
Receivers
3 interceptions?
Yeah, exactly. See what I'm saying? So the receiving core for the Steelers is fire. They've always been great. They're always great year after year. So
because they can draft. Because they can draft them, man.
Yeah. Oh man, can they draft them? So. Now, I think the Steelers are probably the biggest competitors to the Kansas City Chiefs in the AFC, to be honest. And that's where I stand on that. I'm not about to crown them, AFC Championship game, Steelers Chiefs. Nah, I'm not about to go that.
Who else is going to be
in the AFC Championship game?
Yeah.
Against the Chiefs? There's a lot of the team they just beat the Titans. You're talking. The Raiders have a slight chance of getting up in there. There's teams in the AFC that can make their way. Shit, I mean.
What about the Ravens? You think the Ravens have a chance?
Yes, and they're in the division. Yes.
Yeah.
So it's not Steelers Chiefs AFC Championship right now for me.
Okay.
Now,
I asked the hard questions.
Sorry. Yeah. But and on the one side now, I do see the Chiefs there, even though their division is wild right now. You have the. You got the Raiders who are playing decent football right now, and then the Chargers, who we'll get to that game where my man got his first, which is the next game, to be honest.
Yeah.
Next game, Jaguars, Chargers. Yeah. Justin Herbert played a phenomenal game on Sunday. He played a really good game. Got his first NFL victory as a starting quarterback. And he's playing good right now. The Chargers are playing really well. Lynn coached a good game. And, of course, the Jaguars, they're just, they're the Jaguars. Who knows what they're trying to wait on for any kind of offseason, whatever.
Keenan Allen's fire still.
Oh, dude.
125 yards, no touchdown, 10 receptions. I mean, they obviously got a lot going on.
Yo, Keenan Allen is that third down bell cow that I'm talking about. I saw as I was watching, obviously red zone, so I only saw. But every single time it was third down, he was catching something fire, moving the chains for the team as what they needed. And Justin Herbert is going to be a star in this league. That's the future we have looking forward to.
Besides, 66 rushing yards for Herbert. Too.
Yes. He can move.
He had the most rushing yards. I mean,
yes.
Come on.
Yeah.
You know why? Because Austin Eckler ain't there.
Yeah.
Right now.
He's hurt right now. Yeah.
So Minshew, not bad.
No, Minshew wasn't bad at
14 of 27, 173 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah,
I'm trying to do a little bit of PJ's job here.
Sorry. You're good. You're good.
Throwing out some stats. Sorry.
Last game of the week, Bears, Rams. Bears fell a little bit back down to earth, if I must say myself. They people were touting them. They were 5-1. They were coming into this week. They're playing the Rams. The Bears' offensive line is not good at all.
It's one of those games.
Yeah. Well, and it's hard for me to knock on Nick Foles because the offensive. Well, let's put it this way: the offensive line is subpar. But when you play against Aaron Donald, it's kind of makes your offensive line.
The defense props up the offense on the Rams.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
Because they're putting the offense back on the field real quick.
Yeah. They are. And so Bears.
I mean, I don't.
The Bears
are time possession, man, right now. But
no, you're good. The Bears are 5-2, and so are the Rams. So as far as we already know the division the Rams play in. that's a toss-up. The Bears, we still have to play them twice, and it's all in the second half of the season. But they're playing well. Their defense is their crutch. The offensive line is not that good, and Foles is Foles. I'm fully expecting him to have
2 picks, no touchdowns. I mean,
yeah, but he couldn't even move around back there. Did you see it, man?
Yeah. No, but I mean, he was putting it up for his receivers, and some of those guys got to go up and get it too.
Yeah,
and it seemed like they weren't.
Yeah, he does throw a few 50-50 balls up there, and so that's the games from the week. Let's see. Here we go. Let's pull this up. We're gonna run through this real quick. We'll hit halftime, and then we'll come back with the 4 downs. So
Yes,
new power rankings. We had some shakeups. A couple of teams who were previously undefeated are now defeated, and let's get to it. All right. So NFL power rankings at number 1, the Kansas City Chiefs. Not surprised here. Previous rank number 1. Yes. Hold on. We start from the top. I always forget about that. Let's start at the top. We'll run them down real quick.
Now you spoiled it.
Number 32, for number 1. Number 32, New York Jets. Obviously, no surprise there. 0-7. Jacksonville Jaguars, 1-6. Not a surprise.
Patriots should be there at 30-31.
Sorry. Damn, dude, you crushed it hard. The Dallas Cowboys, number 30, dropped 4 slots. Not surprised.
Oh, man, that's a deep dive.
Yeah, the New York Giants, they stay pat at number 29 from last week. The Washington football team, they rise 2 spots. Obviously, they beat Dallas. A victory will get you out of those doldrums. Let's see it. Number 27, the Cincinnati Bengals jump up a spot, even though they lost to the Browns. That's going to happen when the teams below you just falter. Minnesota Vikings rise up a spot at number 26. The Atlanta Falcons stay pat at number 25 at 1-6. The Houston Texans stay pat at number 24. They are also 1-6. The Denver Broncos drop 2 slots to number 23. After, you look who they played against.
Yeah.
I don't even think they should have failed just because look who they played against. It's,
in the snow. But they were at home though.
They were. Philadelphia Eagles jump up a spot. They get themselves a dub this week to number 22. The Detroit Lions jump up a spot to number 20. Obviously coming to Atlanta, taking that dub.
I haven't looked at these rankings too, so I have no idea where the Pats are. So
Miami Dolphins stay pat at number 20. They were off this week. Obviously, everybody's going to be looking forward to seeing Tua next week in his NFL debut as a starter.
Oh, yes.
Yes, Carolina Panthers stay pat at number 19. They lost against the Saints, but that's how that falls. The New England Patriots.
Oh God! Oh,
6 slots. All right, the Los Angeles Chargers.
How many slots did we drop?
6.
That's a deep dive, bro.
Yeah,
you just pencil dove into 2 feet of water.
The Los Angeles Chargers jump up 1 slot. Obviously, first victory of the season since week 1. Justin Herbert he played very, very, very well. The Chicago Bears fall 5 slots after losing Monday night. Did they show their true colors or not? We'll see. That remains to be seen. The Las Vegas Raiders dropped 2 slots after falling to the Bucks. It was the Bucks. So,
yeah.
The Indianapolis Colts rise 2 slots. They didn't even play this week. So, do you go for that one?
Good on them.
Yeah, obviously that's the teams below them that kind of fell back.
Yeah.
The San Francisco 49ers jump up 4 slots to number 13 with their victory.
Over the Pats.
Over the Pats, yes. At number 12, the Cleveland Browns raised 3 spots after their victory over the Cincinnati Bengals. Arizona Cardinals obviously raised 3 slots. I thought that should have been higher. They beat the Seattle Seahawks, who were ranked in the top 5 last week. So there's theirs. The New Orleans Saints stay pat at number 10 with a 4-2 record. Don't move up even after a victory over the Panthers. The Los Angeles Rams stay pat at number 9 after their victory over the Bears on Monday Night Football. You had the Buffalo Bills who stay pat at number 8, even though they won. And that's probably considering the teams that are ahead of them. The Tennessee Titans dropped 4 slots after losing to the Pittsburgh Steelers for their first loss. Seattle Seahawks just dropped 1 slot after losing against the Arizona Cardinals, which
they probably should have been dropped down a little bit more, I think.
Yeah, it was a division game. That's probably how they look at that. We rose up 2 slots to number 5 after winning a game. Obviously, getting back in the dub column, that's what's going to happen. It remains to be seen how far we can, perform for the rest of the season. The Titans or the Texans aren't that good. The Baltimore Ravens stay pat at number 4. Obviously, with a bye week, they didn't play this week, and their previous rank was number 4. At 5-1, Tampa Bay Buccaneers jump up 3 slots. Obviously, you smash on the Packers. You come in, you smash on the Raiders. You're gonna jump up some slots. So at number 3, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, led by Tom Brady, sitting there. Pittsburgh Steelers obviously beat the previously unbeaten Tennessee Titans. Stay pat at number 2 from last week.
Undefeated.
And the Kansas City Chiefs at 6-1 obviously stay at number 1. Because they are the Chiefs and they're probably the cream of the crop.
And they're the Super Bowl champions.
Yeah.
6-1. They have 1 loss, but the Steelers, they're 6-0, right?
Yes. They had a bye week just because the Tennessee game. Yes, you see what happened there. So yeah. So the power rankings are pretty much what we thought they'd be. I mean,
Well, I didn't think the Pats were going to drop 6 spots, but I didn't think they were going to be a crap team either. So, I mean, there's that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Expectations. So
yes, yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to move to a segment. It's 5 minutes. We call it halftime. Go get yourself a snack, get yourself a drink, go use the bathroom, whatever you got to do. But this is halftime, starting right now. You eat some peanuts, man.
It's a cheese with cashews and raisins and stuff. It's pretty good.
Oh, nice. Nice little mix up.
Little healthy snack for myself. I got dinner waiting for me, so.
Oh, okay. I do as well. All right, man. You ready for 4 downs?
Do it. All right. First down.
Okay.
Who's the QB for the Patriots at the beginning of next season?
Dude, that's hard, man. That's a hard one.
I got the hard questions tonight.
Yeah.
For you. Just for you, I guess.
Yeah. I don't think it's Cam for sure.
I don't think it's Cam either. I think it's Stidham.
You think it's Stidham?
Yeah, I think they're gonna try to get some Stidham some playtime this year. I don't think Stidham's the answer, but he probably start next year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
unless they do something drastic and just, I don't know.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with you and say Stidham, because I don't believe they're just gonna end the season with 2 wins at all, because that's what it would take to get somebody like Justin Fields. It would take 0 wins to get that dude from Clemson, Trevor Lawrence, but y'all are going to get more than a couple wins. So there's no unless Bill cooks up one of those miraculous trades, I'm going to go Stidham as well.
Okay. All right. Second down. Let me see which one.
Okay.
Second down. What team will never win a Super Bowl because of the ownership? That's a good question. Come on. Because of the ownership. There's so many different ways you can go with this.
I want to say the Cowboys, but they
I knew you were going to say the Cowboys.
But the thing is, they've won a Super Bowl with that ownership. That's what I'm saying. It's so. But you say at this point going forward.
How long ago was that? In the 70s?
Yeah.
I mean,
no, it was in the 90s.
90s?
Yeah. When with Troy Aikman and them, they don't know. So you're saying from this point going forward, who won't?
Felt like Cowboys? It was in the 90s, 70s.
Yeah, that's how long ago it was. Yes. If you're saying at this point going forward, I'm gonna say the Cowboys, because just Jerry Jones needs to give up that GM job, that GM spot. Okay.
I'm gonna say Dan Snyder and the Washington football team.
Ooh, yeah. Well,
that's so toxic. He created such a toxic environment over there in there.
You know what?
You know how long it's going to take for them to recover unless that ownership changes? It's going to take forever. They're never going to recover.
Yeah, never. Yeah. So,
agreed?
Yeah. I'm surprised that they haven't done this. You remember what the NBA did with the owner of the Clippers, where they just the owners all came together and they said, "Yo, sell this team."
Yeah, it was like a coup.
Yeah. I'm surprised that hadn't happened yet. So I don't know if it's because, I don't know, maybe he got some pictures of the rest of the owners or something.
I'm sure. Sloan,
I know. Hey, Sloan, get back to us. I know you got some. But yeah, I would say the Cowboys, and then the Redskins, though, if you're talking about as far as the current ownership for the Redskins wasn't there the last time the Redskins won a Super Bowl. So yes, I'll say the Redskins too.
You would say the Washington football team too, yes.
Oh, yes, my bad.
You just threw that out like 5 times. That's okay.
My bad. My bad.
First year, it's okay. Second year, better get it straight. All right. Throw up Matthew's comment real quick.
Let's see. Who starts for Dallas next year? Does Jerry Jones pay Dak or let him go? Oh, man.
Dak's playing for the Cowboys. Because if Jerry doesn't bring him back, it's going to look so bad on him. I think he brings him back.
He already looks bad, but yeah, I'd say Dak. I'd say he goes ahead and pays him. Because look. Remember, I made the comment last week on last week's show that Dak could be considered the MVP of this season, because when he left, trash. Like, they were already losing games, but not like this. You weren't losing to
Washington. This is bad.
You weren't losing to Washington. Yeah, you weren't scoring 3 points against Washington when Dak was still there. So, yeah, you have.
Good question, Matt.
Yeah,
I'll consult you on my 4 downs maybe next time. I don't know. All right, you ready for third down?
Yes, hit me with it.
Third down. This is a good one. Who should Trevor Lawrence want to get the first pick in the next draft? Who should he want to get the next pick in the next draft?
Oh, the Atlanta Falcons.
Good one. Yes.
He's from Cartersville, Georgia.
Yes. The hometown boy.
Yes. He's
a Bible thumping. Yes.
Yeah, he is from Georgia. Cartersville is not even hardly 30 minutes from where I live. He should want the Falcons to get the first pick and pick him up. Yes.
Good answer. Good answer. I'm going to say the Patriots. Why would you not want to play for a Hall of Fame coach like Bill Belichick? He's perfect, I think, in the system with McDaniels. Athletic. We could start off with him, but I mean, we like you said before, we'd have to do some crazy trades or tank.
Yeah,
and hopefully, and actually let the Jets beat us.
Even if you tank, though, y'all have 2, man. There are teams out there with 0. That's why it's so. And the Falcons only have 1 victory, so if they only win 1 game for the rest of the Jets are going to get that. We'll see if they.
Oh, you think so?
I mean, I can't. I don't see anything foreseeable on the schedule. Will the Jets get a dub this year? But it could happen. It could happen.
I wouldn't mind Trevor Lawrence in a Pats uniform.
Oh no, no. I mean, you know what? I wouldn't mind Trevor Lawrence in a Packers uniform behind Aaron Rodgers for like a year or 2.
You already got your guy.
Do we though?
You already got your guy sitting on the bench, don't you?
Maybe we'll see.
That's why Aaron's playing so good. We talked about this.
Yes, number 12 has something to say about that. All right, hit me with the fourth down.
Man, so this question was when it came to me when I was driving home from another town, long drive with my wife, and I wish the other guys were here for this question. But what's the most memorable play you've ever made? Or not made in a sport you've played? I know you played sports. So why don't you indulge me in a story? Because I know every guy or every girl who's played sports has that one thing that they've done in sports that you remember.
Yo, now that that's crazy. Yeah. I was playing recreational football. I was probably not football, but basketball. And I was probably 14 or something. I was playing recreational basketball, and of course, I was a tall cat, so they kept me in the paint the entire game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So for some reason, in this particular game, I ended up behind the arc in the right corner. I was at the corner looking at the
I see.
Yeah, it ended up out there for some reason. In this particular game, I don't know why, but I had on sweatpants. Like, I don't know what. I have no idea why. I had on the jersey, but I had on sweatpants. I ended up out there, and the ball hit my hands, and I threw that up 3 points. I don't know how that happened. I've never been that good of I won't say a perimeter shooter when I'm playing basketball, but as far as that far out, no.
Yeah.
But yes, like
from the corner, you put it in.
Do what?
You put it in from the corner.
From the corner. That shit, dude, it was crazy. Like I did my rotations, and next thing I know, I'm out here at the line, and the ball just came to me. I was like, oh, nobody's on me. Yeah, it went in. That's when that question. I don't know why. As soon as you started asking that just popped in my mind.
Something popped in your mind. Yeah,
I remember that. Yes. So I hit a 3-pointer from the corner playing recreational basketball.
How old were you?
I'm 43, man. So
how old were you?
Oh, at the time, probably 14. It was, it's recreational basketball, so you're young, yeah. But that just hit. As soon as you said that, I was like, oh, I remember that because it was like, yo, what the hell? I think I scored 11 points that game. 11 points.
I think mine Mine was I was playing Little League, and I was the pitcher, and I wasn't the best pitcher. I was a little scrawny kid, but I could locate the ball, kind of like my son used to be.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the championship game, and we needed an out, and I pitched the ball, and dude hit the ball right back at me, line drive. Took my head
nice.
off, and I put my glove up and caught it.
Oh, nice.
And that was I didn't play much sports, but that one I'll never forget, because the whole team came out and they were like, yeah, because they won that game. They had people on base. It was a tight game.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it. And my brother PJ was on that team.
Oh, PJ was on that team too?
Yeah, he was.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Matt says that's what I'm saying. Dallas tanking. So what if they have if Dallas has the number 1 pick?
Nah. Jerry ain't going down like that. He's trying to compete, because that division's still up for grabs, bro.
It is. If Dallas had the number 1 pick next year, they would.
When they got Trevor Lawrence, Dak would be gone.
No, I don't think they. I think, why would you do that? Well, that's a hard one. Matt, that's a hard one. That's a hard one, because on one hand, I'm thinking, why would you trade Dak? Why you just take that? You have the number 1 pick. You get yourself a bounty of shit for that pick from another team, because another team would be like, yo, we'll trade this, this, and this for that. But at the same time, Jerry might want a quarterback that from the get that's his, that he can do what, you know what I mean? Whatever he wants with him. I go for the former though. I think that he stick with Dak, and if he had the number 1 pick, he's getting him something for that. He's probably
he's spreading that out and getting more than
Oh yeah, yes. He's no. That dude, think about it. If you got, there aren't that many quarterback prospects. There's 2 quarterbacks next year. Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields. That's it until you get to like the end of the first round, second round. So you got those 2, and then you're running into a lot of defensive players, offensive linemen, and things of that nature.
Not many wide receivers this year, not like it was last year.
No. So I think with this question, if Dallas had number 1 pick, he'd keep Dak. He'd trade it to a couple of probably a team in the top 10 that can give him a couple more offensive linemen, some defense, and then I don't know. He'll keep Dak. If he gives up Dak just to draft Trevor Lawrence, you got to build the offensive line, man. You got to keep that shit intact. You can't let Trevor Lawrence get killed the way the rest of your quarterbacks.
Their offensive line ain't going nowhere. They're all getting paid at Dallas. They all have big contracts. So unless he wants to try to offload those contracts, that's the problem.
No. That wouldn't be smart to try to offload. No, but there's a couple of them that are. The offensive line isn't what it was when Dak got drafted, in other words. Remember, Dak's rookie year, Tony Romo gets hurt. Dak comes in. They play phenomenal football, 13-3, because the offensive line is just fire. And so that's where that went. And then he says, hole-in-one during the state golf tournament. Oh, nice. You get a
That's awesome.
One. Dude, that is fire.
But did you win, Matthew?
Let's see what he says.
Did you win? You can get a hole-in-one all day long, but did you win the game? Did you win the match? Come on.
All right, so you got a 2-minute drill?
No, I don't have no 2-minute drill today. That was 4 downs, boy. Thank you.
All right. Nice.
I was going to say boys, but I said boy because
it's only us, man. We've held
it. I wanted to hear – I had that question set up. I wanted to hear Sloan.
Yes, you want to hear Sloan?
I know dude's got some stories about some games, and I might ask that same question.
Yes, no, keep that one. Keep that one for next week, because that's an experience question. That's not something that would change week to week. That's an experience. And obviously, I'll come back with the same one. I hit that 3-pointer.
I'll see if I come up with a different one. Maybe me playing cornhole last weekend or something stupid, and I hit 4 in a row. Bap, bap, bap.
All right, hey, you got an asshole of the week, man?
Yeah, you want to go ahead and roll that?
Let's do it, man.
What an asshole!
Oh, that's great. I love it.
All
I'm
right,
going to go ahead and
go ahead.
share this thing because I kind
yeah.
of switched mine a little bit.
Oh.
A little bit from what we talked about while I was while we were talking about the game and what happened and whatnot. So let me see here. Let me go ahead and try to share this real quick. Just give me 1 second so I can go ahead and pause it too. All right, go for it.
Here we go. You on?
All right, here we go. See the team? Look at them. See what I mean? That was a hit on Wentz, I think.
Yeah. No, that
look
was,
at that. That was Flacco. Remember that one?
Yeah.
Oh. Look at the team. And then here's look at what did the team do? You okay? Nothing.
Yeah.
Nobody. Yeah, it's not the response we would have expected. Anyways, so my asshole of the week is actually the whole Cowboys team for not putting up for him, for Dalton, and not saying anything to Bostic or getting at him or, you know what I mean, or doing anything. It's just that's trash, man. Pick up your boy. You know, fight for him when he's down on the ground. He can't fight for you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's what he was doing. So to me, that's my asshole of the week is the whole team there. Go ahead.
No, I got you. Before Bostic, besides Bostic, he put it wasn't that dirty, but it was dirty. The Cowboys players didn't respond the way that we see players respond when their quarterback gets hit dirty like that.
Yeah.
We see the players, they're ready to fight. And which, not to advocate like extra violence, because football's a violent sport, obviously, but not to advocate extra shit. But like, your quarterback gets hit down like that. I want to see some pushing and shoving. I want to see some, you know what I'm saying? I want to see your players come back and be like, I want to see the referees have to break them apart after such a
hell yeah. And you got to stick up for your boys, man. Yeah. I mean, that's I do it for you.
Yes.
You did it. You did it for me.
Yes. Yeah. They don't know about that out there.
That's a story for another time, another podcast.
but I understand what you're saying. That's the original thing before I had Bostic down was the Cowboys players. Is it just your quarterback just got slayed.
Yeah.
Hit with a dirty hit. He's on the field and like you guys aren't the least bit agitated at that. And like I said, I'm not trying to say, hey, I just want to see fights. But if you've ever played not professional sports, if you ever played organized sports in your life, you know what I'm talking about. One of your players gets hit dirty, like there's some, you're going to let the person who laid down that dirtiness know that shit is not appreciated and it doesn't belong here. Cowboys players did that, nothing at all. And when Mike McCarthy came out and said that, I expected more than what they gave. I understand it, but also, you could also say that their reaction to that is a reflection of their coach. So,
but he didn't really call out John Bostic either.
Do what?
McCarthy didn't call out Bostic either, really, or say anything about there was, he didn't say anything about it. So, I mean, what did he say? It was a dirty hit and that's it? Come on, man. Dude got off with nothing. Probably put that guy out, Dalton out for the season.
Yeah. He's he's
an older quarterback. Who knows how he's going to react to a concussion? And
like that, yes.
And he could have ended his career. I mean, what if that's the last game he's ever played because of that stupid dirty hit?
Mm-hmm.
What if he got a neck injury from it or something? Who knows?
And obviously the NFL, we've had them several times on this show as asshole of the week. You didn't suspend the guy, take him out of the game for a week. Come on now, there was that there. Yeah. Oh, I pulled up. No, there's nothing. The dude slid and you laid into him.
No doubt.
Yeah, laid into him. So
my asshole of the week was John Bostic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there you go.
Matt said no, our team lost, but Jonathan, my buddy on the team, won.
And is Jonathan with the A-N at the end? Not an O-N. It's not like marathon.
He said Jonathan. Yeah.
Oh, that thon.
Yes.
No. Anyways.
So let me
what you got for asshole of the week? You want to go ahead on Bostic? You want to pick up?
I mean, no,
you going to piggyback on that?
Yeah, I piggybacked on yours. I already said
Right.
the players didn't express any kind of you know what I'm saying. It's so hard to watch something like that happen and your players don't come in your defense. You don't want to see nobody get ejected and shit like that. As far as like, but still, you come and show like, hey yo, that shit's not cool here, and they didn't do that. So that's for me. That's a problem. So the players and Bostic, obviously, but the players to us fall up under the asshole of the week thing. So let me get to it. Let's go ahead and we're gonna jump into next week.
Hey, I just have to say, Anthony.
Yes.
I think we're doing a wonderful job without the other two guys. So
yeah, we are, man.
Do we really need them? I mean, no. I'm just joking, Sloan. PJ, just calm down.
All right, so we're going to pull up next week's games. We're going to go ahead with these game picks. Let's see if I can get them up here. Let's see.
I got PJ's and Sloan's picks. So last week, we all went 8-14, except for PJ went 7-14. So I don't think we need to pull that one up. That one's pretty trash for everybody. So
yeah, it was ridiculous.
It's not good.
Let's see. Matt says,
yeah, I knew he'd say something like that. Damn millennials.
All right, so
no offense to any millennials that watch our show, like, subscribe.
Like, subscribe, share, post in the comments. Hey, all right, so we game 1 Thursday night, Falcons Panthers.
I'm gonna pick Falcons.
Oh, I'm gonna pick Panthers. They're coming off a loss to the Saints and they're at home, so I'm gonna go Panthers.
Damn. Thursday night football.
Yes.
No, I'm going Falcons.
All right, next game. Patriots, Bills. Woo!
You're ready to pull that one out right now?
Well, it's on the list.
Your pocket right now?
It's on the list, man. It's on the list.
Gosh.
Hey, hold up. Who were the automatic picks? So who do those go to?
Oh, man. Let me look. Hold on. I got that in the chit chat. Let me look in the chit chat real quick while you think about this, because somebody had the Cowboys, and that's not good.
Yeah, somebody did. Yeah, not good at all.
So how does it go though? For
the
what's
previous
the order?
The previous week's
record. Me, Anthony, you, PJ, and Sloan. Okay.
Okay, so here they go.
I got Dallas.
Okay, so I get Kansas City. PJ gets Tennessee, and then Sloan gets Seattle.
Damn it, dude! I don't want Dallas. You suck. So I got a cat. Oh my gosh, he's picked the worst for me this year. I'm going to tell you what. It's been so bad. Okay, I got Cowboys. What'd you get, Anthony?
I got Kansas City. PJ got Tennessee, and Sloan got Seattle.
PJ got Tennessee. He picked Tennessee. Yeah, and then he got Seattle, and he picked Seattle anyways. All right, well, let's keep going then.
All right. Patriots, Bills. For me, shit, I'm gonna go Patriots, man. I think there's a bounce back here, and I think it's gonna be pretty significant. I think it's
yeah. I want to go Patriots too. I think that we right the ship on this one because I realize that the season is going to be out of reach if we don't win this one. So I think there's a sense of urgency in the building, and yeah, I don't see Bill losing another one.
And if it's a loss by a field goal, that's one thing. If it's a loss by a lot, I'm gonna go ahead and say y'all are trying to get them draft picks. Like the question you asked me earlier.
yeah, but I'm holding out. I'm holding out hope for this last game.
Yeah.
If at all that we lose this game,
Mm-hmm.
I might go ahead and not jump ship, but I'm going to be picking differently. All right, so Sloan picked the Bills,
Nah.
and
PJ picked the Bills too, I
my
think.
my brother my brother picked the Bills, a division rival. Those one going to be one of my questions. Who are the most tool bag fans in the NFL? And you know that goes to the Bills, who are willing to break bones for celebrations
Yes.
before the even freaking game starts, and then they usually lose. And they call them the Buffalo Bildos because they like to throw toys out in the field during games. So my brother picked the Bills, just so you know. So go ahead to the next game. Sorry.
All right, Titans, Bengals. Titans for me.
Titans all day, man.
Bounce back game, yeah, Titans.
Yep. Especially against the Bengals.
All right, next game, Raiders, Browns. That's going to be Raiders for me.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're trying to bounce back from that.
Yeah, they lost OBJ too.
Yep. Yeah, they did. Which I think the offense is going to be fine losing OBJ, but I think the Raiders are just like, yo, they let TB12 come in there, clapped on them, so I think they're due for a dub. And I don't think the Raiders have lost back-to-back games this season yet. So
yeah, I think Baker did a little bit too much dancing over the weekend on the sideline. So yeah, I'm going Raiders.
Which I think Baker's going to play fine, but I just think the Raiders are going to pull it out. All right, next game, Colts.
But they got that Myles Garrett though.
Woo!
That throws a little wrench into the whole thing, though.
Yeah.
To me.
Next game.
All right, I'm going to pick Raiders. Yeah, go ahead.
Right. Next game, Colts, Lions. I'm going to go Colts. They've had the bye week. The Lions, they're week to week at best as far as how their team performs. They got lucky. I think they got a little bit lucky against the Falcons with the what happened with the Falcons management at the end of the game. So I'm going to go Colts.
Yeah, I'm going to go Colts also. Dome team.
Yep.
Dome. Yep.
Next game, Vikings, Packers. You know where I'm going on this one.
Yeah, let me go ahead and write that in there. I'm going to write my Packers in there because they roll in. And then we got Packers for Sloan too. PJ pick Packers.
Okay. All right, next game, Jets, Chiefs. What kind of game is this? What kind of game? Chiefs? Yeah,
next game.
Yeah.
Literally, your pick was the Chiefs.
Oh yeah, that's all right. So next game, Rams, Dolphins.
Can I just say something real quick?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna get my own set of helmets. I'm gonna pick my own damn teams because my brother sucks at picking my teams. I've had the crappiest teams all year. We're gonna go ahead and review and see how many wins I've got from those teams at the end of the year. And if I'm not better than 75%, I'm picking my own teams next year. All right, go.
All right, Rams, Dolphins. This is interesting. The first start for Tua. I'm going to go Rams. I'm going to take the safe pick. I almost picked the Dolphins, but I'm going to go Rams. I'm going to go Rams on this one.
I'm going Rams too. It's a juicy pick to want to go ahead and pick the Dolphins with Tua playing his first game, but
actually, you know what?
It's going to be trial by fire.
Yeah. Actually, and I'll be real honest, if Fitzmagic was starting, I might have went with the Dolphins. The Rams.
Let me tell you something about the game though. Who's on the other side of Tua? That's going to be giving them the trial.
It's Aaron Donald. Yeah, it's that.
That's what I'm saying.
Number 99. Yeah. No,
good luck, Tua.
Yes, but if Ryan Fitzpatrick was starting, I might have considered taking the outlier to try to get one up on you guys with the Dolphins. Because
if Ryan Fitzpatrick ever, for some strange reason, watches this podcast, make sure your helmet is ready right next to you during this game, because you might have to just all of a sudden go in on like a 3rd and 1 because Tua might get lit up.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right, next game, Saints, Bears. I'm going to go Saints. It's in Chicago, but I'm going to go Saints. Especially if they get Michael Thomas back this week. I'm gonna go Saints.
Yeah, are they?
No, it's not confirmed anything. No, but if they do,
I'm gonna go with Saints just because I can't lose any more games to you guys. I got very few weeks to catch up, so that's the benefit of me writing it down. I can pick last. All right, go.
All right. Next game, the possibilities are super high concerning what we saw this past weekend with this flex games. The 49ers Seahawks are at 4:30 pretty much on Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay, next game, not trying to jump ahead, is Cowboys Eagles at Sunday Night Football. Not entertaining enough. I think the 49ers Seahawks might get jumped to the Sunday night game.
You think you're going to flex it?
I think, dude, come on now.
Yeah, the Cowboys Eagles is divisional, and it's still competitive because they all suck.
Yeah, but the 49ers Seahawks is divisional, and they're fire. So, who would you rather see on Sunday Night Football? I
would actually love to see these back-to-back, but if you flipped them, yes, actually, that would be a better watch. Better watch.
So we'll go in order how they have it here. 49ers Seahawks. I'm going to go Seahawks coming off a loss. They're at home. 49ers or whatever, who's telling the Seahawks? Russell Wilson's going to be ready to sling that fire. I'm going to go Seahawks.
I'm going to go 49ers.
Oh, okay.
I think the 49ers take it with Kittle. And the Seahawks have been shown to be susceptible. So do the 49ers. But
oh, no, they're going to give up a lot of yards. I
think the 49ers can pull this out. They've got plenty of weapons. So, I'm sorry. Hold on. Wait. No, they had a couple injuries.
Yeah,
they've had a couple of injuries. Nope, I'm going Seahawks because they're that running back that freaking ran all over us has an injury, and then somebody else had an injury too. No, I'm going Seahawks. I just remembered that. Yes, sir. I tried to convince myself something.
All right.
So Eagles, Cowboys. You going with that one yet or no?
Okay, so next game, Cowboys, Eagles, Sunday Night Football. I'm gonna go Eagles. It's in Philadelphia. Of course, the Cowboys defense is not good. We've already discussed this. I'm gonna go the Eagles.
Thank you. I already have to go Eagles because. Cowboys. I have to go Cowboys because can't go Eagles.
So
Chargers, Broncos.
So this is odd. Why do they have it listed like this? I don't know why. So anyway, another 1 o'clock game, which probably might get flexed. It's so odd. They had the month. They had it.
Yeah, that's weird.
Sunday night game, weird. and then they go back to 1 o'clock. Steelers, Ravens. Woo.
Yeah, there's Steelers, Ravens too.
I think the Ravens, coming off a bye week, will have something ready for the Steelers. I think so. I'm gonna pick Ravens. Yes.
I'm going Steelers. Even though Ben threw 3 picks, I think that
none of these are bad picks, obviously. But we're gonna
Yeah, I think the Ravens defense is gonna get.
Oh no, some points are gonna come up. I just don't know if the Steelers defense is.
They're gonna. Right. I think they're gonna give up too much. I think the Steelers are gonna figure them out. I think Tomlin and has got a good game plan for them also.
All right, and then Chargers Broncos, another 4 o'clock Sunday game. I'm gonna go Chargers there. I think.
Yeah, I'm going Chargers too. I like the way Herbert's been playing, man.
Yes, and the Broncos quarterback play is not that well. Defense has been playing decent, but I'm gonna go. Yeah. I'm gonna go with Herbert. Throwing that thing down the field. Yes.
Sweet.
And then the final game of the week, Buccaneers Giants. That's, I'm just gonna look at the camera and say,
I know what you picked. You don't even. Yep, I got you.
TB12. Anybody?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's. There's no dude. If they pull that out, look, I foresee Danny Dimes getting sacked 4 times at least during that game. Because one man, Jesus Christ, it's going good for the Buccaneers offense right now, and it's working very, very well. So hey, everybody, that's the show, man. We hope you've enjoyed it. We hope you've enjoyed what we brought to the table. Me and Jonathan doing it. I say we're doing it dolo. Not solo, but double solo. We're running the show tonight. We hope.
I loved it, man. It was good.
Yeah, no, it was.
It rolled along. It's quick. I mean, we're only an hour and a half.
Yeah, I like your setup back there, man. Hold on, let me throw.
Oh, it's gonna be a little bit better than this. I got a little surfboard over here.
Yeah.
I got the treadmill. That weight bench is for sale. Hold on, Mike. Yeah. Anybody wants to buy that weight bench? I don't even use the damn thing. I don't need it.
So while you're up there, man, tell them where they can find you, man.
You can find me at i.r.jonathan on Instagram and Twitter.
All right, and for myself, you can find me on all forms of social media at 2279ACS. This has been wonderful. This has been the.
Thank you, Matthew, for commenting, and anybody else that came in here.
Yes.
It's not Jonathan, it's Jonathan. Ask my mom about that one.
He's still spelling it with an O.
Unikitty, Tracy, Matt.
Yes. I'm glad you brought your people in here, man. Yes, here I put her back up there. Just, hey guys, but yeah. So we appreciate you guys watching the show. We'll be back next Tuesday with more. We'll cover probably more college because there weren't that many big college games this weekend. That's normally what we cover on here. But we'll be back with the NFL week 8. And so we'll see you guys next week in Replay. Out.